How's it, everyone? Welcome back to Race Space. Tonight we are back doing the SCORCH series. I'm K9, and with me on commentary tonight is Kenny. How's it going?
Alright, mate. Not bad, thanks.
Yeah, looking forward to another oval.
Yeah, let's hope it's cleaner face lap than the last one.
I wasn't there to watch that one live. I had load shedding, so looking forward to seeing one live tonight.
A few more drivers this time as well. So.
Yeah, it's going to be hopefully a much more clean and interesting race. I think everyone's here. I just want to double check. I think someone was just going to ask Whiston if he was going to join. I think he said earlier he might not, but anyone that is clarifying that, I think it was Sam was just going to check.
Be a shame for him to miss out.
Yeah, he is one of the top contenders right now. I think it's between him and Mark at the moment. Mark's currently leading the championship. And I think Palm was quite high up there as well, but I think he missed one because of load shedding.
Yeah, and he got disqualified from another one as well.
Yeah, that's that as well. So he's got a bit of work cut out for him, but knowing Palm, I'm sure he'll be fast, and as long as he doesn't get much more load shedding, it should be close.
He's definitely got the pace. So he just needs the luck.
Yeah. Just waiting on a response quickly from Sam. And then we'll get going. Just gonna go jump in that chat there. It might be quicker for me to do that. I'll be back in a second. Alright, they can't get hold of Josh. He went to voicemail, so we're gonna get going.
That's a shame.
Yeah, he's had some really good battles with Palm this season. But yeah, just some of the guys missing a few rounds here and there. And we know that to win a championship, first of all, you need to be present. So
Definitely evidence that Rata.
Yeah,
winning
I
it.
think that's where it's been paying off for him. He's just been getting some solid positions.
Yeah.
I think his worst position was probably the last oval to probably some
definitely.
conditions that weren't his fault.
I think he ended up like 5 laps down or something.
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. He lost. I think he might have even lost a wheel on the first lap. They were full lap with 3 wheels.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. His start, he got taken out pretty badly, but I think he still went on and got the fastest lap, I think, on that one, if I'm not mistaken. So he did have the pace, and I think he'll have the pace here. It's just going to be a matter of keeping out of trouble. Talking of trouble, here's Callum.
Double trouble.
As you guys can see, it's a night race.
Coleman Ratek straight out.
Let's see what they can do. It's quite a small track, this, which is why it's 100 lap race.
If I was Callum, I'd slow down, let the Ratek catch up and slipstream.
Use the draft.
Yeah. That's how Ratek got pole on the last one. Him and Mark Quaity just slipstream each other.
Ratek is pretty good from that. I remember from the first season of Scorch when we used the classic Camaros. He was teamed up with BT that season, and they really used the drafting well. There was a couple teams that did. It was that one. It was the Matsutsi brothers were using it well. Yeah. And I can't remember who your teammate was that season, but you guys, I think, also used it pretty well.
The Shadow Britain one.
Yeah. I think it was Shadow Lancer, but then I think he also changed it after that. So I don't know what it is right now, but so far Ratek already the fastest time, 37, 38 from Callum, 38 from Palm. I think Palm also needs to find someone that he can draft with. Who's that? Motormouth still in the pits. He's coming up now. Quirty also in the pits. There's Wee Deadly. He'll be racing for the first time tonight in this series.
It's nice to see new faces.
Yeah, so there's been a bit of a change of... Also, we're missing DiNapoli. That's pretty surprising. He seemed pumped for the oval. But as I was about to say, so Motormouth there, you can see he's using a different livery tonight. He's changed teams because he was without a teammate for the majority of the races so far. So was Palm, so we've put them in the team now. Otherwise it wasn't really fair on the two of them.
As well.
Yeah, Palm, the 37, almost the 37 dead there. Callum also. So I wonder if he's drafting with someone.
Someone not too far.
The top four guys now, all in the 37s. Trough as well. And Senna with a 38, almost a 37 there. I think this will be a very close race if they can just keep it clean.
It's always the key, isn't it, with these ovals? Because you're not going to pull away, so there's no point in fighting too hard. You know, and just stay with the pack really.
That's exactly what I said to them just before we started. There's 100 laps to make your move and to get going, and nobody has any sort of advantage. It's default setups, the cars are all exactly the same, so there's nothing to sort of risk so early on at the race. It's just going to lead to a disaster, most likely. So let's see if these guys keep that in mind and race cleanly.
Wee Deadly behind Ratek there.
Yeah, we know Ratek is pretty quick, so the draft there, if he can stick on the back of him, might be good. Also, Ratek, it looks like, is that draft that he's drafting?
No, I think that's on the same.
His teammate Senna. Senna also down to the 37s though. But Palm and Callum on the 36s. See if Senna can attach there to the back of Ratek. Ratek up into third. Ah, we've got DiNapoli, he's managed to join.
I wonder why Mark Quaid hasn't set a lap yet.
Yeah, you think he's still in the pits, but he's come out now. Who's that up alongside him? Callum. But that must have been his outlap. but he's hitting the wall. I don't think it's going to be very fast. It's him right on the back of Motormouth. Top four guys. Senna up into second.
Nice.
I think he's going back into the pits now. I think he's happy with that. Or he's had a crash. But that's very quick for him, so good job.
I would definitely be happy with that.
Yeah. Joff in the pits, so he's done, I think. We did. DiNapoli goes up to 7th, 37. Marquetti on a 38. We Deadly also not able to break past 38s yet. I have to say that's quite impressive there from Senna, because I don't really see anyone that he's drafting unless it was still when he was hanging on to the back of Ratek.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it was. But you never know for sure. It's a good lap if it wasn't though.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I didn't see Palm slipstreaming anyone, so I don't know. Maybe
also with Palm I'm not sure, but Palm and Callum seem to be setting very similar lap times at the same time, so I wonder if they weren't helping each other. Callum's dropped down to 5th. He was sitting in 2nd earlier, so it just shows how many position changes we've had in this qualifying. Motormouth up into 4th. Wonder if any of them are talking in the chat and asking if they can work together for some slipstream.
Well, that's what I'd be doing, I think. It's the only way you get faster on ovals, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Ovals is all strategy. That's the part, I guess, that makes it interesting rather than sort of actual moves. It's planning how you're going to do stuff. This is Josh's second event, his first oval. We didn't see him at the last oval. And then DiNapoli, didn't he disconnect in the first few laps of the last one?
He disconnected on the last couple of laps. He was in the lead as well.
So he'll be looking to redeem himself. And he's up into 3rd. Motormouth in 2nd.
Nice. So there's
Still
no one around DiNapoli, so he's not getting a slipstream, so...
Yeah, and still
maybe
nobody able to catch Palm though. But you can see that even the slowest 3 times, all 37s.
Yeah, less than a second.
It's very, very close.
First to last. 6 tenths from first to last.
So it should be a close race if everyone can just keep it clean. I think DiNapoli was maybe the only one who didn't join the driver briefing, so just hope he keeps it clean. And that is the qualifying order. Can't say that's how I would have called it, but it's always nice to see something different.
Yeah, I mean it's all pot luck, isn't it really, in
Yeah.
ovals. Surprised I didn't see more people going for the slipstream then.
Yeah, maybe just not communicating to each other. But we'll see during the race. It's 100 laps. Maybe some guys will be using those tactics in the race. I know towards the end of the last one, because I spoke to them, I think Palm and Mark were helping each other, Ratek. Ratek had a couple laps to catch everyone, and obviously Palm, I think, was also involved, and that's how he managed to get closer to the front. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this plays out. And just in case you don't know where we are, it says on the track there, Texas. It's also nice sometimes to have a night race. It just changes things up a bit. Gives Palm a reason to have his headlights on for once.
Yeah. He's not the odd one out for once.
Yeah. I know this track is pretty floodlit though, so it's not too bad here. But how do you generally feel about night races? Does it make a difference to you, or?
It makes a difference, yeah. Obviously, because you can't see the track properly, it slows you down a bit, but once you get in a rhythm, I suppose it's not too bad.
I like a bit of variation. I like to try different weather out and night racing. I think there's a lot of people that just race clear weather and they race just like same sort of time. And no denying they get quick like that, but then throw some weather their way and then they're not always prepared for it. So it's sometimes good to just practice different conditions and try them out.
Definitely.
I see Senna has a penalty. I wonder what that's from.
I'm guessing speeding in the pit lane during qualifying. Might have got a one-place grid drop there.
But that doesn't usually carry into the race. It must be from this. Maybe he was speeding on the formation. Because if it was in the qualifying, it would have given him a grid place penalty, I think. But anyway, they're about to start. Palm and Motormouth, the two teammates up front.
Looks nice and clean.
Oof, that's Wee Deadly, I think, up into the wall, or it's the Napoli. Those are two teammates.
We made it further than the last one.
I actually don't see Wee Deadly. Am I blind or is he missing?
No, one bit. Yeah, he has gone because on the 8th.
I wonder what happened to him. That's strange. Someone looked like they lost it in the back there. I think that's Senna. Just needs to be careful. There's Senna with a good qualifying position, but he's dropped to the back already. Thinks in contact with the wall. Motormouth still up front in second with Palm leading the race. Callum is up into third.
Geoff all over the back on.
And then Ratek not too far behind them either. Geoff just flashed his lights. Callum gonna look to make a move here on Motormouth. Took a look, but like we said, the car is very even
Even Palm.
No, Motormouth
Does
is now
Callum get
leading the
past as
race. I think he might, because he was sticking right there behind Motormouth. So Callum up into second, Palm drops down to third. Now down to fourth as Joff goes through. Radtech goes through too, so Palm goes down to fifth. In a way, maybe it was his plan. I don't know if he planned on dropping that far back, but maybe he didn't want to lead, because I think he also used a bit more fuel out front.
well. Yeah, I learned that the hard way.
So I don't know if he planned on losing that many positions, but it could have been a tactic of his to sort of let someone through.
I suppose at the minute everyone's all bunched up there, so you're not really losing much time from going from first to fifth anyway, to be honest.
Motormouth made a bit of contact there on the wall, so now Callum leading, but then as soon as Callum goes into the lead, Joff makes a move. Now Palm is back up into second.
First.
I think he's gone up the inside of everyone, back into first. Lots of position changes here.
Luckily for Motormouth, he's just still out in the back of the slipstream here. He's not pulling away, he's just managed to get back on the pack, so I got lucky there.
Callum staying up very high there. He's just got to be careful if he's going to stay up that high not to touch the wall. Radtech up into second, right behind Palm. We know from the previous oval they work well with drafting, so I wonder if they might help each other.
Oh, 3 wide here.
This is how we like to see the racing. Oof. Callum just clips the wall. I think that's Motormouth in the background also just clipping it. Callum's got to be careful because you don't want to ricochet off the wall and hit another car.
Didn't seem to cost him any time there, really. Which is surprising.
Luckily I don't think it hurt him too bad. He obviously fell back a bit, but obviously as long as you can stick within, like you said, the slipstream, then you can get back to them. Obviously the only other worry is that you don't want to damage your car, because any damage will slow you down a lot as well.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think these Mustangs are pretty solid. Callum back up into second. Joff up the inside. Joff, no, now Radtech in second. Super close by all these guys, and we're only on lap 10. But now it's going to be interesting with Palm leading so many laps. Is it going to affect his fuel enough that he's maybe going to have to hit earlier than some of these guys, or maybe more than them? It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, like you said, I think everyone behind will be saving a little bit of fuel, but I don't think it makes too much difference. Maybe a lap. I suppose that could be.
Callum all over the back of Palm there. The so far top 5 drivers super close. Are we missing another one now? Napoli's gone again. But I don't think he disconnected. I feel like he retired. Sure, it would have said that he disconnected.
I think he'll come up in the end of the race, if I remember right. and get the results.
Also, no messages coming through on the Discord from any of the guys we're missing. Let's take a quick look at our guys a bit further back. Obviously not in that slipstream of the guys leading. Mockworthy in no man's land, no one around them. And Senna in the same situation. If he's got damage from hitting the wall though, he should probably pit if he hasn't already. But this is the battle to watch. I think as long as they don't hit each other, sort of decider is going to be how the pit strategies play out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I suppose that could be where Palm's losing out, being in front, eh? If they've got to put a little bit less fuel in it, obviously save a little bit of time.
I mean, if I was any of these guys really, I wouldn't be trying too hard to pass Palm. Not this early on in the race. I think the back three there sort of have the right idea. Choff flashing his lights again. I don't know if that's just the angle, if he's actually flashing his lights. Yeah, I think this one seems like it's been closer for longer than what the last one was.
Definitely has. The last one lasted one corner. It got close again though, to be fair.
Yeah, because this is a shorter track, much smaller as well. I think the other one was wider and longer. So it's good of these guys to keep it close like this. Callum currently leading the race, only just, not Palm again.
Callum's trying again.
It's going up the inside now, so I think he'll get him. Yeah, there he goes. No, yeah. And the cameras come back, we'll see.
Close race in between them though, nice and clear.
Yeah. And we're only on lap 18. Trying to think of the last time I did an oval race. I think it was did Indianapolis and an IndyCar for like I think 100 laps or even longer. They'll just keep swapping their Palm, Callum, Palm, Callum. Other guys all just sort of ready, I think, for a mistake. I wonder what lap we're going to start seeing them think about pitting.
I think they're probably just going to run it as far as they can, to be honest. You don't want to lose the slipstream, do you, really? So
No.
You definitely don't want to be the first one pit.
You think they'll all pit on the same lap?
I'd try pit with someone else, so like I say, so could keep the slipstream. Otherwise, you're just going to lose out to like the rest of them, aren't you, really? Like you see with Mark Quirty and Senna, which they're falling behind not having the slipstream.
Now you can see in their lap times, they're on the 38s, these guys, 36s.
Yeah. Catching up to the back of Senna.
Someone. Yeah. Right there. So in a way, this could be good for Senna because he could sort of latch himself to the back of these guys and get towed through to possibly catch up McQuirty.
Yeah.
But he's on the wall right now. Hopefully he can get off there and
still
latch
be on
onto the back of him. He just holds onto the back of Motormouth.
Might just be on in the slipstream still, I'm not sure it's close.
Oof. I hope he does that too many more times though. He might just have missed it.
Yeah, I think so.
Get back onto the leaders here. Almost looks like Joff's getting a bit eager. Maybe he's going to look for a move. That was Joff, I think he clipped the wall.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to slow you down if you hit it there though. I'm guessing...
I think as long as you don't hit like too long, you can get yourself off of it quick enough.
I've seen a few people
okay.
clip it, but it doesn't seem slowing down.
Because we saw how it slowed Senna down earlier. I think it's just a matter of getting off of it quickly. All I know is if I was racing there, I would be doing whatever it takes not to touch the wall.
Yeah. It just kills your time, and it takes you ages to get back up to speed as well.
And it's unpredictable in this game. I mean, you never know, you could be launched across the track. I wonder how far off they are of McQuirty there. I mean, you see, that's like the worst you can do on a wall, is to go around the full corner like that. That'll slow you down big time. I think that's the corner he just went around, so they've got a corner behind him.
It won't be long before we're on the back half of the night. That's right.
What's that?
It It won't be long before they're on the back of him at this rate.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe that Senna dropped off the back pack, it would have brought him closer there to Marquardt. Yeah, these guys still going strong. Their lap times are going into the 37s now. They've been hitting 36s for a while. Oof, Callum just on the wall there. Oh, is that Palm?
Yeah.
Palm. Oh, I think it's Callum just went a bit slow in front of him and he didn't know where to go. Oh, that sucks for Palm. He's definitely, I think, going to have to pit after that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But I think he's got to go around a whole lap because that's the pit exit.
Couldn't get much more unlucky, could you, with where you crashed there?
Yeah, I think there was a chain of events there when Callum hit that wall and came across the track. I think he just sort of tried to swerve to avoid him and just went wrong from there. But luckily, I think the guys a bit further back had enough space between them to prepare for any mistakes. Sometimes that's why it's better to just sit a couple cars like that away on a track like this.
Yeah, it's always better to be cautious, isn't it? Palm stayed out though.
No, he's going to get in now. I think that's just how far back he was after his accident. He's the first person that we're seeing pit. You know, it's pretty difficult sometimes to pit on an oval because you've got to slow down big time. You're not really used to braking when you've been flat foot around the tracks like this for a while.
Stone cold as well.
Yeah. So he's into the pits. I think he'll be hoping like his only shot really is if he comes out maybe behind the Marquardt or something so that he can try use some slipstream to catch up again.
But he's hoping latch onto the back of these again, to be honest. I think he's just pulling off there, it sounds like. Costs you loads of time on ovals, don't with pits. It's like 2 laps down now.
Yeah.
Joff is flashing. Seeing his lights on now.
This is on the roof of Ratek's car. Looks like following Joff.
I think that's Palm just in front there. Well, one crash ruined his race.
I'm hoping I'll score this shot. Yeah, good car that came up on the back of there. I don't think it's Palm that they're coming up on the back of. I think that it's Marquardt. Probably about 35 laps before the biggest mistake was made. This Senna's gone into the pits. Now Palm might be able to get himself, oh, sorry, he has already. Palm's got that position back. He's got a lot of work cut out for him to catch the leaders again.
I don't think he had a slipstream, but he's still doing 36.9, so...
Yeah, his times are okay, but they're on lap 39 and he's on lap 36, so... got a bit of catching up to do. I think he's got to hope that they have a little bit more mistakes being made.
I mean, he's still got a pit as well, don't forget, so I think he'll still be, I think he'll be on the same lap on the pit. Might be a few seconds behind, but...
So losing as much time as I thought. See if they can get past Marquardt team. Ten laps before we get to the middle of this race. Up on the wall. I think he might have also missed out on the pit stream.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Looked like they'd gone to me.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for him. Probably a good thing for Palm, though.
Definitely. Wonder how much damage Palm had to repair. How long it took him.
His car was still looking a bit beaten up there. I don't know if it's just how it looks to us, but a bit bruised. Even Callum's car looks a bit bruised on that one side, or he's been hitting the wall, I think.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Chuff's still flashing his lights. Maybe he's trying to get inside Callum's head.
He's keeping his cool well.
Like we said earlier though, it might be better to be in Joff or Apex position right now, just in the draft.
Yeah. Even Motimo.
As long as he doesn't hit more walls like he just did there. But he's still locked on the back there. He's not dropping out, so still a race between any of these top four, I think. I wonder who they're going to be catching up to next. I think it's Senna again.
Yeah,
Senna with no lights. I see them all catching up now. And Palm's a little bit of a way ahead of Senna there, from what I can see. So here they come. Looks like Callum's through cleanly, Senna riding a wall like McQuarrie did earlier. Oof! Don't know if he knew if Motormouth was there.
I think he realised that, so he turned back into the wall.
Yeah, so that hurt him a bit, but didn't end up hitting Motormouth, which was good.
But he was panicking there when he seen him coming back across.
Yeah, I'm sure Motormouth wouldn't have been happy if that had hit him.
Yeah.
To be honest, I suppose if you were anywhere else on the track, you would. It would be a bit hard to believe, maybe, that the pack is still going as strong as it is.
Yeah, definitely.
You wouldn't
doing well.
suspect. You wouldn't suspect 4 cars or 5 cars were going to blaze past you.
Rat wants to take the lead now.
Yeah, Rat takes the lead.
Had enough lunch in the back of him.
This is where he says, "Okay, I've done my time. I'm gonna win now." Callum dropped back though, so we've lost someone.
Ah, he's been disqualified. I seen
Did
him
he
go
go
into the pits
too
just.
quick?
He must have.
He probably sped into the pits. That would be a disqualification straight away. He probably either slid into the pits or he just entered too quickly. But whatever happened, he's gone. That is crazy. Shows you how quickly things can change.
Yeah, you won't be happy with yourself there.
De Napoli also, I just read now, so he tried to pit as well and he didn't brake, so he got disqualified. I don't know, by now you would just think people know you've got a brake to go into the pits. McQuarrie is in the pits. Maybe they've been playing a bit too much Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
But that means there was 3. Ratek, Motormouth and Joff. They've shuffled their positions a little bit. Joff now at the rear of these. Like we said earlier as well, is sometimes just to get points for the championship, you just want to be finishing races, even if you aren't winning them. And someone who has been doing that this whole series is Senna. Senna sticking it out to the end, not getting disqualified, always showing up. I don't think he's doing too bad in the series, to be honest. He's just bagging points every round. Is that McQuarrie on the back of them now? Yeah, McQuarrie.
Yeah. You can stay with him this time.
See, Palm caught him when he was in the pits. So Palm's up into 4th.
far in front though, actually. I thought I got a bit further.
Well, he's setting good lap times considering he's not in the pack.
Geoff's pity.
Geoff into the pits. So I wonder if Palm, what lap is Palm on? No, Palm's down a couple laps, but I wonder how long Geoff will be in the pits. So 2 left up front. When are they going to pit?
Whoa! Oh my god.
That's Senna. Just stuck right in the center there. That was lucky. Ratek goes pits now.
Yeah.
Motormouth stays out by the looks of it. Ratek does not get disqualified.
I don't know how they both avoided that then. That was some good driving, man.
Yeah.
Palm's not going to be too far off, Geoff, to be fair.
Oh!
As I say that.
Palm contact with Senna there. Hopefully he didn't get too much damage. Senna, is he going to reverse into the pits? If he does that, I think he'll get disqualified. Okay, he drives him forward. Motormouth into the pits. So Ratek is driving out as Motormouth drives in. So I guess that's like, on a good pit stop, it takes about a lap to pit. So let's see if Motormouth comes out close to Ratek.
He's just right behind Geoff.
And Geoff is a lap down to Ratek, so Geoff had a long one. Motormouth is pulling off now. So where is he going to come out? Is this... I think he's on the same lap as Ratek now.
He's going to pass him. Alex at the time.
Where is he?
Yeah,
There he comes over the line. So he is away. I think, and Ratek's got the draft now off of Geoff. It's going to be tough for Motormouth to catch him.
Surprised he's lost that much time.
And then third place is Geoff, who's in front of Ratek. So it's looking like the first two are secure. Motormouth got a penalty in the pits. I think he must have been speeding a bit in the pit lane.
I think that really was a bit quicker and slower. Side by side, really, him and Ratek. So unless he's put more fuel on something to actually replace some damage.
And you'd think with setups and stuff being like default, there isn't much you can change in the pits or have like too much of a strategy. You'd think their pit times would all be roughly the same.
Mm.
Yeah, Ratek there, overtaking third position on a different lap to what he is. Looking like he's comfortably leading this race at the moment. "60 laps in, basically. Geoff is on the back of Ratek. Motormouth is sort of in no man's land. I don't see anyone around him. And then Palm. I wonder how far apart Palm and Motormouth are on track, because they could work together, I suppose, to catch the two guys ahead of them. If they were close. But I don't think they are.
Sounds pretty quiet around them both now. Can't hear no other cars.
Yeah. I think the closest two is Geoff and Ratek. Senna coming out of the pits now with some of his car attached.
Scott's only, not Motormouth, is only 2 tenths slower than Rattek.
Well, I suppose Rattek is also not in the slipstream anymore, he's leading.
He's got someone not too far in front of him, Motormouth.
See that? I wonder if it's Senna, because Senna just came out the pits. I think it is. I don't know if that will help them much. But hopefully it can help Senna, if Senna can attach himself to the back of him.
Motormouth was off second, I think, at that last lap.
Pretty surprised no messages have come through from Callum.
Yeah, same, to be honest, actually.
For once he's speechless. Let's take a look at Motormouth. So he's overtaken Senna, who didn't seem to be able to hold on to the back of him. And he's back into a sort of no man's land there. Palm probably in the same. I think all things considered, Palm hasn't done too bad to recover a bit. Is that Senna pulling over there?
I think so, yeah. He doesn't seem to have much luck, Palm, doesn't, in these ovals.
I wonder what he's pulling over there for. Here comes the pack. So the pack's actually not too far away from Palm, to be honest. And this is Marquardt, I think they're on the back of. So we started with 5 cars up front, and we're down to 2. Even though these 2 are a lap apart.
See if Marquardt can still run this time. Try and keep that the wall.
Is Marquardt looking to overtake him again? I think he did, yeah. This is the roof of Joff's car. Looks like he might use Marquardt there to get past Ratek. Which is done. Obviously Ratek's still leading because he's on a different lap. Lap 70 there for Ratek. Joff on 69. Motormouth now on ahead of him. Arm on ahead of him. Senna on the back of. Looks like Motormouth. Yeah, I think it's Motormouth and Senna behind him. I think Ratek must just keep it easy now. Basically guaranteed the win as long as he doesn't make a mistake.
I don't think you can take it that easy, to be honest. Scott, the Motormouth's only 6 seconds behind. It's closing the gap.
You can see him in the background there. I wonder if it's these two cars ahead of him slowing him down. Might need to look to put them between him and Motormouth. He overtakes Joff. Oof, that's close. When it zooms in like that, and I think Joff flashed his lights again. When you're this close, you really don't want anyone to be hitting the wall.
No, that's the last thing you want.
One small lapse of judgment on anyone's part. So if Ratek, if he wins this race, that's his second win in a row. Someone else that won 2 in a row was you in the Rally Fighters.
Yeah, we've surprised. I was struggling in the qualifying.
What's that?
I was struggling in the qualifying.
Yeah, you managed though as the event went on to sort of better your result each time.
Yeah.
Though I think it's just an improvement throughout the night. It was impressive nonetheless.
I'm definitely happy with it.
My night went the other way around. It was starting off well, and then just got more unlucky as the night went on.
Yeah, I was panicking in the semi-finals. So didn't think I was going to make it for a second myself.
Oof, that Mark Berkeley on the wall. So he drops back. In a way, if he drops back far enough, it would give Motormouth someone to draft.
Yeah, he'd help him. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but he's like time thingy dropping. 6 seconds not long ago now. It's
Ratek about to go onto lap 80. You think they're probably going to have to pit again, aren't they? Or do you think they're going to make it?
Yeah, I think they'll be alright, to be honest. Because on the default setup, it doesn't put you in a full tank. So, I can't remember what lap we got to, but I think it was far enough on it. Was it 30s or 40s, something like that.
That McQuarrie now back in front of both of them.
Yeah.
Wonder how that happened. As he hit the wall, he dropped back a bit far. I wasn't expecting him to get that burst of speed again.
Yeah, I mean, he did a 30-1, so something's happened. Low 37s, wasn't he?
Take a quick look at Palm. We haven't seen him in a while. Not bad at times, just no one around him. That's the issue at the moment. Got a car behind him, I think it's Senna. Senna with no lights anymore.
Yeah, he's got lights on mine.
No, my screen's got no lights.
Palm's missing one light. On mine.
Josh's doing a good job here just to hang on to the back of Ratek there.
Yeah, Mark Quaid is pulling away.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Maybe Ratek hasn't put enough fuel and that's why his stop was a bit quicker.
Could be.
He's trying to fuel save or something.
But at the same time, Motormouth also seems to have dropped his lap times a bit, so... I wonder if tyre wear plays any sort of part.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what it's like on an oval, to be fair. I've never really thought about it.
Lap 85 now for Ratek. Motormouth's dropping off, even though technically Ratek's not going as fast as pace.
31 motor mouse and stuff's happening there.
Looks like he could have hit the wall. It looks a bit damaged on my screen. Like how every turn on this track reminds you where you are. Texas. That's in case the stars didn't give it away. But yeah, my quirky there really pulled a gap on these two.
I'd say it might be struggling, but you might be right with the tyres.
Look at 39 that last one.
Yeah, but Palm's in the 37s, and so's Mark Quirty, so's Senna.
Very strange. Because also they haven't really like been hitting walls or anything. There's no mistakes I've seen. High 38 there on the last one. Even Motormouth looked better at that one. He's on the 37.
They're coming up to lap someone as well. Oh no, that's Mark Quirty pulling away.
Oh, Mark Quirty just disappeared there. I mean, if Joff isn't struggling with his car, then he might be better off to try overtake Ratek. And there he goes. Maybe he's listening to the stream.
That's weird.
But let's see now, maybe it helps Ratek get back on pace. I wonder if maybe it could also be that he's worried about his fuel or something. Maybe because he was leading the pack, maybe something like that, maybe he's just concerned.
You want to put the speeder on for a sec and check the fuel on it? Yeah, I don't know if he's going to make it or...
Let's see what the rest of the guys are on. Then 8 there for Motormouth. Joff's still got a lot. Palm on 19. 17 to Marquetti. 72, so Senna's got plenty. Yeah, that could be a fuel
I think
thing.
Callum said he was like 1.2 litres per lap. So if it is, then it's not going to make it.
Motormouth's actually got less than Ratek, so he should be more worried.
I mean, Ratek's times are not better now, is it? Or isn't Geoff past?
Geoff also is overtaking Marquetti. But now I think Marquetti looking to overtake Geoff again. but I think he runs it a bit wide and now he's lost out to Ratek.
Oh my god.
Flashing his lights now. Maybe the light flashes make you go faster, I don't know. The boost button. There's Palm at the moment. Still no one around him. After his accident earlier, he hasn't really had anyone to race with.
Depending on the fuel, he might make a couple of places still. Depending on if we fight.
There are 5 laps to go and you can see he's down to 5.7.
Yeah, he might just have enough, but I don't know about Motormouth.
It is going to be close. I think Motormouth will probably have to... But, well, he's got 5. He's saving it a bit better, I think. But it's going to be tight for him. Still going to be tight. Could be why Motormouth dropped his pace as well.
This is why I always put extra in.
Yeah.
I always make sure I've got enough.
It's gonna suck for these two if the same thing that happened to you happens to them this time around. But it wouldn't be the first time that's happened to someone. I think if that's the case, then Joff would be the happy winner after that, because I think he still had plenty. Let's quickly check what he's on.
He was just the Ratek and Motormouth, but we're a bit low.
Yeah. That could also be, didn't Joff... Didn't we say...
There's only 2 seconds between Motormouth and Joff, no?
Oh yeah. I think because Motormouth dropped his pace quite a bit.
Yeah, because we must be trying to save fuel, eh?
Yeah, so Joff could get a second place here at the moment, because they're right on the back of him now. Good spot. I think he's really, because to have saved his fuel that much, he was way less than what Ratek was earlier. Now they're on the same, so for him to have saved that much, he must have been going slower. But he's still just ahead of Joff. Joff's going to try now though. I think he's going to take it. Joff into second. I think Joff takes that due to fuel. Motormouth down to 2 liters. There's only 2 laps left. Ratek on 2.1. It's going to be
Scott
tight
is
from
saving
these
his
guys.
fuel pretty well there, to be honest.
He is, but he lost a position because of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't have to lose another.
Last lap, I think we might just have enough, you know.
Yeah, but last lap for Ratek there.
Yeah, if I was Scott, I'd drop behind him. If I was Motormouth. Make sure I don't have to do another lap. Yeah, that's what he's done. Unless he's run out.
I hope he hasn't. Let's check.
No, he's still good.
0.8. Ratek finishes the race. First place to Ratek, he finishes with just enough fuel. Joff finishes, I guess, in second. I think he's got to do another lap
yeah,
because
he's
he
got
was
to do
ahead of
another lap,
Ratek. I think that's Ratek flashing his lights at Joff now. Joff will finish second, so he makes that place up right at the end. He'll be happy about that. And that is the finishing results. So I wasn't expecting Joff to make that position back, but just shows you what planning and not having enough fuel can do to you in a race.
That was a good race.
All things considered, though, Motormouth. I mean, no, he did lose the position, but great job to conserve enough fuel. At one stage, he had about half the fuel that Ratek did, and
Yeah,
then
he did. Yeah,
I looked back and they had the same amount of fuel as each other. So, great job from everyone that took part tonight. It was good racing. You can see there, everyone only pitted once. Senna pitted twice. I actually thought he pitted more than that, but I was mistaken. And only 2 of the drivers managed 100 laps. But great racing. I mean, what did we get? We got a good solid, I think it was 35 laps where there was a pack of 5 cars.
yeah. And then like another 10 or so laps with the rest of them, the other 4.
Yeah. But great racing from those guys. And thanks for watching, guys. It's been good. And see you Monday for Battle Circuit. Cheers, everyone.